Hey guys, Octocool here, and welcome to my series Mystery History Gaming. In this series, I cover the history of many popular games, many not so popular games, indie games, AAA titles, anything that you could possibly think of. And this week, we're going to be doing our first indie title, The Binding of Isaac. So let's just get started. The Binding of Isaac is an indie video game designed by Edmund McMillan and Florin Himsel. It was released on Steam on September 28, 2011. The game's title and plot are references to the biblical story known as the Binding of Isaac. After his mother receives a message from God demanding the life of her son as proof of her faith, Isaac flees into the monster-filled basement in order to escape his life. The Binding of Isaac is a top-down 2D action-adventure game in which the player controls Isaac, one of the other 6 unlockable characters, as he explores the dungeons located in Isaac's room basement. The game's mechanic and representation is similar to the dungeons of The Legend of Zelda, while incorporating random, procedurally generated levels in a manner similar to many roguelike games. On each floor of the basement dungeon, the player must fight monsters in a room before he can continue to the next room. Along the way, the player can collect money to buy equipment from shopkeepers, the keys to unlock special treasure rooms, and new weapons and power-ups to strengthen their chances against the enemies. Each floor of the dungeon includes a boss, which the player must defeat before continuing to the next level. On November 1st, 2011, it was added to the Humble Indie Bundle as part of the Humble Vaxatron debut. The game and downloadable content was later featured in the Humble Indie Bundle 7. During the game's loading points, Isaac is shown curled up in a ball crying. His thoughts are visible, ranging among rejection from his mother, humiliation from his peers, and the scenario involving his own death. The game features at least 13 endings. An expansion to the game, entitled Wrath of the Lamb, was released through Steam on May 28, 2012. The expansion adds 70% more content to the original and contains more than 10 bosses, over 100 items, over 40 unlockables, and a new final ending, and more. The developers had tweeted that the game would receive a port to the Nintendo 3DS via the Nintendo eShop, and were waiting for approval from Nintendo. Nintendo later rejected the game because of questionable religious content. This decision brought the game developer, Edmund McMillan, to praise the Steam platform and the freedom it gave to the publishers regardless of the game's content, compared to the Nintendo. And several gaming websites were outraged at Nintendo's decision. Edmund McMillan has confirmed that he is working on a remake of the game, featuring completely rebalanced items and enemies, as well as redrawn graphics, new items, new enemies, and console support. It was announced that it will be coming out with 2-player local co-op, and will be called The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Platforms announced are PC, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation 3. McMillan has reached out to Nintendo and Microsoft to get their consoles as well. They are also looking into bringing the game to iOS, quote, if it is not garbage. The Binding of Isaac received generally favorable reviews from game critics. On the review aggregator GameRankings, the game has an average score of about 84.89%, based on 19 reviews. On Metacritic, the game has an average of 84 out of 100, based on 30 reviews. In Germany, the game received an age rating of 16+ because of its potential blasphemous content. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I realized that it was shorter than my last episode, even though the last episode was also pretty short. And that's just because I've had a lot going on school-wise lately. But I promise that next week I'm going to be doing another longer episode, and I'm probably going to be doing a AAA title next week, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.